Hello, welcome to another episode. In the next few minutes, we're going to share very important information. It doesn't matter if you're about to start a decal t-shirt business or have already started it. We believe the next information could be very valuable for you and your business. But before getting into the video, I would like to thank you all for making this possible. And the very first thing we want to share with you is about this amazing tool or software, to be more specific, and it is called the TRW Design Wizard. We have been using this amazing tool for a few years. I'm pretty sure some of you have seen us using it here every time we use CorelDRAW. I will also want to tell you or make sure that you guys, or we are on the same page, but just to let you know, we are not sponsored by this company, which is called the Rhinestone World. The reason we are going to talk about this is because, first of all, because it is an amazing tool, and second of all, because this is also an amazing business. First of all, you have to know that it is compatible with CorelDRAW, although you can get more information in their website. And one of the ways that we use this is to make rhinestones designs. A few videos ago, I made a TikTok logo and I created it with CorelDRAW, but I didn't use this tool, and I'm gonna actually show you how we would do it. So I'm gonna move this out of the way, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring our same logo that I did in the video, and I could have done it with this tool, but I decided to do the another method. So just considering that some people do not have this tool, and once you get the tool, you can just download it and it'll be integrated into your software. And you can see the little icon here. It says TRW Stone Wizard. And just to let you know, this one, the one we haven't upgraded it because this is a very old version. Right now, they are let me bring it over here so I do not lie to you. Right now is the 5.0, and the one we have is the 2.14. So it is kind of old, but it's still very amazing that we can still use it, and it is totally worth the investment. It's not cheap by any means, but we'll get to it in just a minute. All right. So for those that are not familiar, what I'm gonna do right now, we have a PNG or just a normal picture of the TikTok logo, and let me go to wireframe, and this is pretty much what our vinyl cutter would detect or will see. Is just a square or rectangle. We still need to do something to this, and this is very important that I do this to be able to make a rhinestone template. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to bitmaps. Pretty much I'm gonna vector this image. All right, so as you can see, I've only done a few steps, and I'm going to give it some color because if I didn't, you wouldn't be able to see it. Now the next step will be to get rid of the little like the edges, and I'm going to select the image. I'm going to go to arrange and just ungroup all, and I'm going to get rid of this. Now we have a vector image, and let's go to wireframe, and you can see the lines. Pretty much this is a vector image, is just lines, and this is the first thing that I had to do. Now I'm going to select the vector image, which is the TikTok logo, and I'm going to go ahead and I already opened the tool here, and I'm going to go to place and fill. I'm just going to do inside and add stones, and then I'm just going to go to island. I know I'm going fast, but just to give you an idea of how we use this amazing tool. What I'm about to do right now is I'm going to break stones, and what I have to do now, I'm going to go back to wireframe, which you can see what's behind, and I have to get rid of the, let's go back and show you. I'm going to have to get rid of this, this one, and this one here too. I know it's a few steps, but it will save me a lot of time if I use this tool to make the rhinestone designs. Now the next step, I'm going to have to it says merge overlapping stones, and as you can see, most of the logo is already finished. All I have to do is just add more stones, which I can just drag this one and copy it, but since I have this tool, I do not really need to do that. I can just go here and add a stone, and I have to press on that button. Oops, I double clicked it, and now I can just add it there, but I can move it a little bit, and then I can go and do the same thing here, just fill in where I need to. I mean, I still have to align or move the stones a little bit, but just to give you an idea, I'm not gonna do the whole thing right now because I wanna make sure that I share as much information as I can. So as you can see, our logo is almost finished, and it only took us a few steps. And this is one of the ways that we use this tool. Now I'm gonna get rid of the stones, okay? And I'm gonna bring another logo. By the way, let us know in the comments if you guys are familiar with this tool, or if you guys think that this is a tool that you can use. I'll get to the price in just a minute. All right. So another of the ways that we use this tool is to do mock-ups, and I will show you that in a second. Okay, bear with me. All right. So this is what I would do. I'm gonna highlight the logo, and then I'm gonna go here where it says mock-ups, and then you can see different garments. You can see women. You can see men's shirts, youth, accessories, even windows, car windows, and you can also add more stuff. So that's a really neat thing that you can do. So I'm gonna go back to men's shirt, and I'm gonna select this one here, and I made sure that I actually clicked or selected or highlighted the logo that I want to apply on our shirt. I know it's taking a little bit, but I've had the computer on for some time, and that's why it's taking a little bit, but it's not too bad. Okay, and this is how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this logo a little bit, and then I can change the color of the shirt, but I'm gonna change the color of the background. Okay, just to show you, I can pretty much just change that, and I can probably just do a different color so you can see it. And this is how we can send a mock-up to our customer. It looks very professional when you do it like this, and so yeah, this is another way of how we use this. And as I said it, not only will you be able to make mock-ups for shirts, but you can do other. Let me show you, just to prove a point, I'm gonna use another one, accessory, and I'm gonna do the car window. And see, very cool. I can just readjust it. I mean, the size probably is not the best, but just to make a point. And then I'm going to give it some color, the same thing, so I can see, or people can see it from far away. And if I needed to send a mock-up of a window, I can just take a screenshot or just do a PNG file and send it to our customer. So this is another way of how you can use this tool to make mock-ups. And for the next one, we have all kinds of shortcuts. Instead of looking around for them, you can just, let me move this same, or actually I'm going to use the logo just to show you. You can do fill in, like I could do one. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to make it a little thicker so you can see. And you can add a contour. And instead of going here and looking for the tool, you can just pretty much use it here. If you're already using the tool, the TRW wizard, you can just find different kinds of tools. And let me show you another example of something that you can do with this tool. You can go here and do a vertical font. And another cool thing about this tool is that you get all kinds of different effects. Or for HTV vinyl, you can use the different patterns that they have here, like the glitter patterns. But not only that, they also have for neon glitter. They also have for holographic, fashion, and electric. And I'm gonna use the logo for the restaurant, and I'm gonna give it some. I'm gonna give it a background. I'm gonna make it black, so you can see. Now I can make this a red glitter, and I'm gonna do this a royal blue glitter. And you can do the same thing. You can just add this on a mock-up, and if you are trying to make a sale, you can pretty much just send or create a lot of mock-ups using designs. This is for a restaurant, but we could offer this, and we used to do this a lot. We used to make or sell a lot of silver not silver, but glitter designs. That was a while ago. Right now we are mainly doing the decals, as most of you already know, but this is another great way to make some additional money. And yeah, you can get access to different patterns if you do get the TRW Design Wizard. And another of the things that you can do, you can also do or add watermarks to your designs. Let me show you that. I haven't used this in a while, so it may take a few tries to get it right, but let's see what happens, okay? So what I can do, and you can see they have all kinds of different options. I'm not very familiar with most of them. Probably we only use like not even half of what we could do with this, because there are so many different options. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to design prep, and then I can add a background, or I can add a watermark. I'm gonna have to get rid of this first, and I'm gonna move this to this side here, and then I'm gonna add the watermark, and let's show you what happened. Do you see that? It's got all the copyright, copyright. So you can add the watermarks to your logos if you want to protect your artwork. All right, and so let's find out more information, where you can download it, or where you can buy it, and what other things you can buy. And just one thing you gotta keep in mind, because if you watch this video in a few months or a few years, I'm pretty sure the price will be different from today. So today is November the 4th, 2023. And this is where you can go. Just go to www.therhinestoneworld.com, or you can just type it in like this, therhinestoneworld.com. No worries. I'm going to leave the link directly to the website. And you can see all the different kinds of products as well as softwares that they offer here. Right now, they have a special going on. And let's go to software and go to TRW Design. They also sell CorelDRAW, but right now we're talking about this one. So let's stay focused. All right, so this is the one. If you've never bought it from them, you have to get the full version, because we have the, this is the one I believe we have from the old version, the 2.0 or something like that. So we would probably need to get this one if we wanted to upgrade. So it would cost about $290, which again is not cheap, but especially if you're selling a lot of shirts and gotta do a lot of mock-ups, it'll be worth the investment. And this is the one. I'm gonna click on it. If this is the first time you're buying it, you get all kinds of different, you get additional stuff, like you get artwork, and you get mini packs, things like that. Just go to their website and see what you get with it, and they have all the information, what you need to know and things like that. So I recommend that you guys go and check it out. And one thing that you can also do before actually buying it, let's go back to the main page, and you can see here that they have a 30-day free trial. So it is great that you can try it before actually buying it and see if you like it. If you don't like it, then you can just cancel it. That's the great thing about this company. And as I said, this is a great company. This is the reason why we are talking about their products, because this actually was the very first place where we bought our equipment. We have a video where we go into details of how much we spend and stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure that I leave the link, or you can just do a click on the link that is appearing on your right hand side top corner. Now the next thing we want to share with you guys, if you're about to start a decal t-shirt business, or if you already started it, this is a good place where you can get your supplies, equipment, and stuff like that. And we're going to go over the materials and some tools that you should consider getting. And if you want to learn how we use those tools, make sure you go and check out our channel. And let's start with the first one, which is the vinyl. This is the type of vinyl we use to make our decals, and it is the Oracle 651 vinyl. And I'm gonna open it and give you more details about this, and just give you an idea of the prices. First of all, this is an outdoor vinyl, and it will last about 6 years depending on which color you get, but they have different measurements. But we usually get either the 10 yard or the 50 yard depending on which color we need and depending on the color that we sell the most. But just to give you an idea, this is the one that we either get the 10 or the 50 yard. Now let's go back and show you something else that you should definitely consider getting, and that is the Oracle 651 color guide. And the reason we recommend that you do get this is because you will get a sample of each and every color available that they have. And you might be asking why not going just directly to the website and look at the colors, and that is a good question. And the reason being is that the colors are not exactly the same that they display here on their website. And just to make sure that you get the right color, you want to get a color guide, and it's only $21, and you will get all the information as to how long each color will last, where you can apply it, and things like that. So that's why you should definitely consider getting that color guide. And the next one is our transfer that we use, and this is the one we use for most of our projects. I'm talking about the Art Tape Clear Choice AT75.1, and this is the decal, the transfer we use for our decal vinyls. Depends on which size you get for your vinyl. They have different sizes for the transfer. We usually get the 24, since most of our vinyl is 24 inches tall, and this gives you an idea of how much it costs. I know it's not cheap, but you will get plenty of it. Is a 100-yard roll. And the next tool that you should definitely consider getting is the application roller. And the main purpose or the main way we use it is to when we use our Cameo vinyl cutter, and it is the 12 inches, and this is the main use that we give it. But you can also use it to apply your transfer, and this gives you an idea of how much it costs, about $74. Before we keep on going, I just want to make sure, same deal with the last company that we talked about. We're not getting paid directly, or we're not making any money through US Cutter anymore. We used to get money a few months ago, but they stopped their program. But as I said, this is a great company, and the prices seem fair. They might not be the cheapest, but they are. They have good prices, and they are very reliable. Good customer service as well. All right, and the next tool is the cutting knife, and is only $8. I think it might be on special. It used to be $9.99. So this is a very nice tool that you should definitely consider getting. Now the next one is the little magnets. We use these every time we are going to apply decals. We use the little magnets to reposition and to measure our decals, make sure that we center them correctly. And they're really nice. You should definitely consider getting this. They're not cheap either, but you can also get them from somewhere else. I will give you more details in a minute. And now let's go back to our next tool, and it is our Action Tack, which is basically the same as a Rapid Tack, but this one is more affordable. Last time I checked, the prices were about $10, something like that difference, and you get the same amount, same quantity. And this tool, we use it to apply different layers of vinyl every time we want to do a wet application. And if we are too busy to add registration marks, we usually just spray some of it and layer the vinyl. Obviously, the weather has a lot to do with it. When it gets cold, we don't really use it. I mean, it's going to be really hard to our decals to stick to the surface, so that's why you should pay attention to the weather, okay? And I'm pretty sure you can get more information as to when to apply it and stuff like that if you go directly to their website. That is uscutter.com, okay? And now let's go back to our card so we can keep on going with the all the tools. And now, if you own a vinyl cutter, you always want to make sure that you make the most profit out of it. You want to make sure that you sell as many products as you can make. If you learn how to make decals, you can apply those exact same decals. You can apply them on magnetic sheet or magnetic vinyl. That's what some people call it. Even here says magnetic vinyl, but you can use this to make car magnets. And yeah, you can just apply the vinyl decals on top of it, and this is the information. We usually get the matte finish, and we get the 0.76 millimeters, or same as 30 mil, whatever that means. But this one's a little cheaper, and sometimes we get either the 25 feet. Sometimes it's not available, but most of the time we end up getting the 50 feet, and that's how much it costs. Not cheap, but you will get plenty of material. But if you don't want to invest much money, you can get sheets pre-cut, but they're more expensive. And if you do decide to get the magnetic sheet, the like the rolls, you want to make sure that you also get a cutting mat, or the self-healing cutting mat, so you don't cut the surface where you're going to be working on. And they have different sizes depending on which size you want to get. And the next tool, which is basically for the same purpose, the safety ruler, which is the one we use a lot to cut the magnets. And they have same deal. They have different sizes, so you get to choose which one you want. And this is exactly the same one we have, and we've had it for some time. Now the next product basically is this exactly the same process as when you make decals for cars. All you have to do, instead of applying them directly to the car, all you do is just apply them on the banner roll, or the banner material. But if you don't want to invest too much money into getting this quantity, you can also get just the pre-cut banners, and they, in the end, they're going to be more expensive. But if you just want to see if you can sell that product, or how often you will be selling it, and if you decide to get that, you always want to make sure that you also get the handheld grommet punch tool, and just pay attention to the size. When getting the grommets, make sure that you get the right size, same size as the puncher, the machine, the handheld machine, the puncher. Make sure it is exactly the same size required. And now the next one is, if you decide to get a vinyl cutter and want to make more money besides selling decals, you can also make t-shirts or custom shirts. You can also make caps. I mean, you're gonna have to invest a little bit more in a heat press, but it'll be totally worth the investment. Okay, now let's go to where you can also get most of the tools that we showed. Sometimes the prices will be a little better if you get them directly through Amazon, but here something I want to make sure that you guys know is that every time you buy something through Amazon, that's why it says referral links, because this is where we make money. If you buy a cutter, if you get like the vinyl, the application rollers, whatever you get under the Amazon referral links, we make a small commission. We always want to be upfront with you guys. And same if you decide to get some shirts we also make a little bit of money through this company, which is All Day Shirts, and it's a good company too. Good prices, might not be the cheapest, but look at that nice lady. Hi. It might not be the cheapest place where to get the shirts, but it is a good place. All right, guys, so that's it for today's video, and I just want to thank you all for making this possible. And also, if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure that you do subscribe, and make sure that you turn on all your notifications so you don't miss our next video. And if you want to support us additionally, you can just join our VIP section, and you get different options, whatever you want to get. We appreciate it. I know you guys are supporting us by watching our videos and getting through the links, which we really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and see you guys until the next video. Have a great day.